All right, guys, let's go. 2025. So this one, let me back up a second. I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy. And I don't know if in general, I don't see as many people being New Year's resolution people as I used to notice. This is just my anecdotal referencing of it. I am always setting goals for myself. So I will say I always have things I'm working on. Relationally, professionally, personally, physically, mentally, whatever way. But as I accomplish those goals or get better at them or achieve them, I'm continually pushing the goalpost further out. So I'm always working on stuff. So to me, I'm always on that process of betterment. And so I'm not married to the calendar year or any time frame. It's kind of like, this is what I'm working on now. And as I achieve it or I'm satisfied with that, then I don't rest. I move things further out and keep getting better at stuff. But having said that, I've been working out now. I've been working out my whole life. So I've been working out since I was in high school, but I've been doing CrossFit type working out according to the CrossFit methodology for coming on to 25 years. I've been doing this about 23 years. And I like to think I've gotten better at it. I've definitely gotten a process and I've gotten better at that process. And I was talking to the coaches about this a little while back about coaching. I don't think you get better at coaching just by coaching more. You get more experience, you're more experienced, and inadvertently, you'll know how to handle different situations better. But I think you very much consciously need to be working on the skills of coaching and how to get better at various aspects of that. And not going too far down that rabbit hole, but it's the same way for working out. I see guys, and having been in this world my whole life, that have worked out their whole life, and I would not say they've gotten better at it. They kind of just do the same old thing. They don't think too deeply about it. And okay, better than have they not worked out. But in my opinion, have fallen far short of what they could have accomplished if they'd been a little more conscious about it. So I have tried to be conscious about it. Like I try to be conscious about everything I do with getting better at the process of working out. Not just, getting stronger, getting faster, but the actual process and organization of working out. So having said that, I thought this might be helpful, and I'm going to call it the 10-point workout week, and just kind of walk through how I would think a good way to do the process week by week of how you organize your workouts. This is kind of how I do it, and I'd never written this down before, but it's kind of how I just do it in my head and kind of just wrote it out for myself so I could better explain it to you guys. We started publishing workouts in Wodify. I don't know. We started publishing workouts a week in advance quite a while ago. It's been a while we've been doing this. And I did that because I'm not too worried about cherry picking. And speaking of getting better at working out, I think there is merit to planning out each week, prioritizing certain days over others for any number of reasons. And as I'm going to explain here, by looking ahead, you can attack each week more efficiently and optimize all of your workouts that week. So I would say I'm going to use the calendar week. I do this on Saturday or Sunday going into the following week. But if you have a different time frame in your head of when each week starts, fine, do it your way. But let's say you do this on Sunday and you look at the next week of workouts and you're going to pick 5 days to work out. Let's just go with that now. Maybe you do 6 or 7. Maybe you're only going to get 4. Follow me here that you're going to pick 5 days to work out. And of those 5, I am fine if most of them are the workouts you'd rather do, the ones that look fun for you out of the gate. So first, pick 5. Make one be the one you know you should do. For me, the workout with the long run or something like that. The workout with 200 air squats or a lot of air squats, something like that. Pick the workout you know is a weakness and make sure you get at least one of those each week. I'll talk about this with the book club in a couple weeks, but that's how I do with reading. I mostly read what I want to read because I like to read and I find it enjoyable, but I still pick those books that I think are going to make me smarter, more educated, wiser, better at life. I'll pick the one book I should read every once in a while and mostly read the books I like to read. So I'm fine with workouts that way. I don't think you need to pick all the workouts you don't want to do. Pick the ones you find fun. It'll make you more consistent. But make sure one each week is the workout I should do even though I don't want to. And then of those 5 workouts, 3, you're going to go at 75%. You're going to work hard. You're going to be sweaty. You're going to be out of breath. But you are prioritizing quality form, full range of motion, minimizing rest, but resting appropriately so you can have good movement, you're not going full send on 3 of the workouts. On 2 of the workouts that week, so 3 are 75%, 2 are going to be above 80% and more like in that 85 to 95% range. 2 workouts are going to be hard each week. And that's why I say pick the 5, and here's the 3 I'm going to just go work hard and go at 75%. And here's the 2 I'm going to really push the envelope. I'm going to push towards me redlining on these workouts. So that's a basic week. I have 5 workouts, 3 at 75%, 2 at 85 to 90. And I know that in advance going in, this is how I'm going to do that week. And it may have a lot to do with the movements. I need to be much more deliberate with overhead squats or snatches. So that's my 75% day. I can do deadlifts and burpees very safely. So that's my 85% day. Then I would say, if you're under age 40, you're going to pick 2 workouts a month. And basically this means about 1 every other week. And I'll explain how I do this. 2 workouts a month if you're under 40 are full send. 2 workouts are, if it's a lift, I'm going for a PR. If it's a workout I've done before, a named workout, something we've repeated, I'm going for a PR. I am going to leave it all on the line on that workout. I'm going to end up laying on the floor, gasping for breath. I'm going to be willing to go to failure on this lift. I'm going full send, and I'm doing that twice a month. So basically, once you're in this process, if I know last week I just did a normal week of 3 at 75% and 2 at like 85 or above, then this week, one of those 2 that's at 85 or above is more closer to 100%, is above 95%. If you're over age 40, then I'm going to say you only do that 1 to 2 times a month. It may occasionally be twice a month, but be very willing, and more often than not, maybe it's only once a month that you do that full send to workout. So I would still, for me, I'm 50 years old. In a given week, I'm going to do 3 at 75%, 2 at 85 to 95%, and then 1 to 2 a month, I'm going full send, 100%, leave it all on the gym floor, just be mostly dead by the end of that workout. And I say that with the fact that I just think from a recovery standpoint, you don't need to do that as often as you get older to still get the benefit from it, but you still need to do it. So let's say in a 52-week year, if you're under 40, you're going to do 24 to 25 full send workouts. If you're over 40, you're going to do 12 to 18 full send workouts. So not as often. And still, that doesn't mean we're not working hard. So again, follow me here. Each week, 3 are at 75%, 2 are at 85 to 95%. Notice I didn't mention any of these done at 50%. We're not. That's an active recovery day. That's a day outside the gym when you're going on a hike or doing stuff at home, going to play the sport you enjoy. Those are those days. All right, so let's say that's your basic 5-week workout. Let's say you miss 1. You're only going to make 4 workouts. The first one you would take away would be one of those 2 workouts at 85 to 95%. So if you're only going to make 4 in a week, 3 are going to be at 75%, and only 1 is going to be at that extra higher level above 85%. Then if you miss a second workout, so now you're only going to make 3 in a week, now you're going to take away one of the 75% workouts. So let's say I'm going to call this worst case scenario. I only make 3 workouts that week. 2 are at 75%, 1 are at above 85%, and I've gotten more fit that week. I've gotten better. Maybe I left some meat on the bone. I didn't maximize my improvement for that week, but I still got better. It was still a good week. Feel good about that week and move forward. If you only get 2 in that week, you pretty much treaded water, period. Then I would say, let's say you're getting more than 5 days in a week. You're feeling full of beans, you're in rhythm, you're going to get 6 or 7. All the extra workouts go into that 75% category. You don't add any of the 85% or above. You add workouts into the bucket of 75%. So in essence, that is how I would organize a week. Now, let's say you are not a planner. I'm not the guy that sits down and plans out my week of workouts. Okay, fine. There's different ways to do this. Just listen to this and keep those numbers in your head. And just know that once or twice a week, I'm going to walk in and I'm feeling good today. I got a full night's rest. My joints are feeling good. And I make the decision that day based on what the workout is. I'm going to go really hard today. So most days I'm walking in the gym and I'm going to get a good workout. And then there's those days you are like, I just have the world by the balls. I'm feeling good. I'm going to hit it hard today. And I should be able to see that in your eye. The coach should be able to see that. I should walk into the gym. You don't need to tell anybody, but I should look at Adrian or I should look at Mark and be like, He's got the eye of the tiger today. He's about to take a bite out of that barbell, chew it up, and spit it across the room. I should be able to walk in and you don't say anything, but I look at Carmen, I look at Kimberly, and I'm like, if I get too close to her, she's going to headbutt me and then kick me in the nuts. I should see the look in your eyes that I've decided I'm setting and going for it. That's how I would say you do it. If I'm not a planner, just know that most of the time I'm walking in the gym and I'm going to go at about 75%. I'm going to work hard, but I'm always prioritizing range of motion, quality movement over speed, and being at the top of the leaderboard. But then there's those couple days a week that I've got it all lined up, and I know I need to go full tilt, send it today and see what happens. All right, guys, so short and sweet. That is my 10-point workout week of how essentially I plan out my weeks, and I just kind of do this in my head as I look at the week. I will add in my calendar some notes to myself, because I actually will make notes of what days I'm going to go hard. So I very much subscribe to this. And one other thing, guys, don't ever stop jumping. It was something I was thinking about recently. I'm not saying you need to jump as high. I can't jump as high as I used to. You're never too old to jump. Maybe it's just jump rope. Maybe I can only jump up onto a 6-inch block. But I think once we can't jump anymore, I just feel like you're letting yourself get old really fast when you don't jump on anything anymore. Be willing to jump. Make sure you can always do plyometric type movements. All right, guys, right on. Talk to you later.